Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to episode 128 of One Piece Gist. In this episode, I'll be talking about One Piece chapter 783, specifically my predictions for this chapter. Now, honestly, there hasn't been any straightforward foreshadowing as to what's gonna happen in this chapter. So I just go off a whim from a literal perspective, from a story writing perspective, what I think will happen, and all that good stuff. So the first thing is these characters are gonna survive: Doflamingo, Law, and Luffy. And I'll get a bit more into that later on. But I want to speak about the scenery. The scenery is gonna change thanks to the explosion. The top of the palace is gonna be on fire. Obviously, not the whole palace, not the whole top, but some parts. And it's gonna change the scenery a bit. And it's gonna make the fight more epic. Now, if you've seen Rurouni Kenshin, specifically the Shishio fight, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. That's gonna be some B shit. Um, and one thing I want to point out is Treble might not actually die. Doflamingo might have saved him, might block. He might have come in the way between Treble and the explosion. You might think, why would Doflamingo do that? Because he loves his crew. Now we've seen, Law used Jorah of all people to as a hostage, and Doflamingo couldn't do anything. So Treble, this is something that could happen. It could happen. He might not do it because he might have, Monteri's tears somewhere, locked up or whatever. He might have a solution to that, but it's something that I could see happening. And yeah, so we're gonna find out how Doflamingo survives, how Lon Luffy survives, and if Trouble survives, how he does so as well. But if he doesn't survive, I really don't care. The main thing is Trouble is gonna be taken out of the picture. Thanks to what happened last chapter, and Law's down and out. I mean, he's not out, but he's down, so he's not really gonna be uh, a factor. And next we're gonna have Luffy and Doflamingo, and now everything starts to make sense. I was wondering this whole time, why is Oda keeping Treble up, on top of the palace? He's not strong enough to take out Law or Luffy, and at the same time, he's just gonna ruin the fight in one way or another. But now it makes sense. It's just to change the scenery with the whole fire thing. And I was wondering, how is this whole flammable shit gonna come into play? Because I really don't think Saba's gonna help this fight. He's too much help. He's too much, and it just wasn't clicking, and everything is sort of coming into play. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together, and the puzzle is painting a really nice picture. Yeah, so the fight is gonna continue, and I think we'll have some more speech between Doflamingo, Law, Luffy. Maybe another flashback. Hopefully another flashback, because I'll be honest, I want to see more of Doflamingo's past, more of his history, more of what made him into Doflamingo. I don't think we've had enough, because I do think there's more to it than him just being, nasty from birth, and check out my Death in Dressrosa video. It should come out before this one. I just recorded it and all that good stuff. And I basically talk about, Law versus Doflamingo, who's gonna die, what's gonna happen, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna save it for that video, because I talk about death in general, all the deaths in Dressrosa, and not just the ones concerning the fight between Doflamingo, Law, and Luffy. So yeah, if you're interested, check that out. And that's pretty much my prediction video. Once again, we're gonna have a change of scenery thanks to the fire. We're gonna have a continuation of the fight potentially, depending on how tired they are. But I do think we'll continue nonetheless, because Oda wants to keep the tempo up. You don't just ruin the tempo like that. But if the dialogue between them is powerful enough, it won't ruin the tempo, even though there might not be necessarily a fight. They might not throw hands the way they did last chapter. They may have like one or two clashes, then some talking, then some flashbacks, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much my prediction for chapter 783. Thank you for chilling all the way to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching.